Hey everybody, my name is Russ and welcome back to yet another episode of Smokes and Rollin'. What I'm trying to do tonight is recreate the Burger King Whopper with cheese. And I tried this last night. I'm going to tell you right now, this is flat out awesome, spot on the money, yet better. You know why? Because it's not industrialized like Burger King is. What I've got right here is 10 quarter-pound 80/20 ground beef patties that I have already separated, made into patties, and had them refrigerated. I did not freeze these. Usually I like to flash freeze them a little bit. I did not do that with this. For the cheese, I've got some mild cheddar cheese. Alright? We're going to need ketchup. We're going to need mayonnaise. Need to have Hellmann's or something of that nature to recreate this recipe. Do not use Miracle Whip. Okay? It just won't be the same. Alright? Right here, I've got some sliced tomatoes that I've sliced pretty darn thin. Okay? I like my tomatoes a little bit smaller than this because this recipe calls for 2 tomatoes. So what we're probably going to end up doing is using just 1 tomato, but they're sliced pretty thin. You can see that right there is about 3/16 to 1/4 inch. I've got some chopped iceberg lettuce, and I've got some onions. This is the key right here, in my opinion, to use white onions. Do not use sweet onions in this recipe. You've got to keep it at 1/4 inch or less in thickness to make this work. And that's basically what I've got here. Alright? Those are between 1/8 and 1/4 inch a piece. Let's see what else I got here. Homemade pickles, man. Y'all know I prefer homemade pickles. These are dill pickles that we made here. By far the best in my opinion. Just gotta have it. Sesame seed buns. These will be toasted very lightly. You don't want to over toast them. You don't want to put a burn on them. You just want to slightly toast them. Another thing I'm going to use is, once again, my homemade hamburger rub, which is 2 parts fresh cracked black pepper, 2 parts kosher salt, and 1 part granulated garlic. I don't care what they say. This just flat out works out awesome. Alright? I think that we've covered just about everything that we need for this. Let's go outside. Let's get that grill fired up. Let me show you all how to make a Burger King Whopper my way. Stick around. Alright, y'all, let's rock this. This is how I'm going to do this. Alright, I always do my burgers on parchment paper, always. I'm going to put a little bit of that seasoning on there. Put that on there. Alright. A little bit of my seasoning. Not much, you don't want to overdo it. On she goes. One more time. Okay. Burger on parchment paper. A little bit of that seasoning. On she goes. We'll be back with the next step, y'all. Alright everybody, those burgers have been going for 3 minutes as of right now. What I'm going to do is just pick them up, give them about 1/4 of a turn. Just like that. Oh yeah, man, that smokes are rolling. Do you see that? Oh yeah. Give those about 1/4 of a turn. We're going to let those go for 1 more minute, and we'll be right back. Alright y'all, those have been going for 4 minutes on that side. I'm going to give these a flip. Now Burger King claims to be the flame broiled burger. Flame grilled, what have you. Time to flip these bad boys. Those are getting kissed by the heat. We'll be back in another 3 minutes. Alright, y'all. That 3 minutes is up. Let's take these burgers off of here. That's some kind of yummy right there, buddy. Oh yeah, man. Alright. Now, I hate to say this, but my daughter hates cheese. So, with that being said, some of us do like the cheese. I'm going to go ahead at this point and put the cheese on. Just like that. Alright. I'll put it on afterwards. I'm going to let the heat from the burgers kind of melt it down a little bit. In the meantime, the sesame seed buns go on. Now it's crucial that you do not overdo these. All you want is a very slight toast. A very slight toast. And we'll be back. Alright, y'all, we're back. We're in the kitchen. This is how you put this thing together. This is the most important process in this. Alright? We start out with our toasted bun. We lay on that patty. We got burger to bun ratio. Looking really good. I got the cheese a little offset. It's alright. From there, alright, we lay on the pickles. We'll take these out of the jar. 3 to 4. Basically, you want to have a pickle in every bite. Alright? Man, those pickles are yummy. I'm going to tell you that right now. On top of that, ketchup. Couple of rings of it. On top of that, 3 to 4. However you feel like. If you want more, I like onions. 3 to 4 onion rings. On top of that, like I said, the recipe actually calls for 2 tomatoes. I got a big ass tomato right there. On top of that, lettuce. Layered on however thick you want to. On top of that, grab your top bun. Smother that sucker with mayonnaise. Just like that. Alright. That, my friends, is a Whopper with cheese. Let me take a bite of this bad boy. Oh yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this. This is good stuff. Folks, that is dead on. That is dead on Whopper flavor right there. So, there's my recreation of the Burger King Whopper. Hope you all enjoy. Hope you all give it a try. Save some money. Save a little bit of health for your family. Make one of these at home. It's very simple. Very, very good. Man, this rocks. Y'all please like. Give me that thumbs up button. Hit subscribe. Comment. Love reading you guys' comments, as I've always said. But right there, that's a Whopper, man. Cheers, everybody. Smokes are rolling.